Hey, what's up, everybody? Come on in, come on in. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on, y'all? Hey, what's up, everybody? Come on in. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome this morning, everybody. What's up? Hey. Welcome to Manifest Those Podcast. We're helping people bring imaginations into reality. Hey, do me a favor, like and share your page, everybody. Come on in. What's up, y'all? What's up? Hey. Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Be right with you in a few seconds. What's going on, everybody? Just waiting for people to come on in. I know. Be there in a few seconds, everybody. Happy Thursday. Wow, it's Thursday. I can't even sing. I'm trying to sing. What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Be right with you in a few seconds. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Manifest Those Podcast. Hey, we got a good platform for you today. Like and share your page. I'm just sending people some notifications. They're asking me, Donald, can you please send it to me? Hey. Rather you're on Facebook, rather you're on YouTube, rather you're on LinkedIn, rather you're on Twitter, which is now X. Wow, X. I wish I knew how to sing. Welcome, everybody. Be right there. We'll be right there. So sir. Yes, sir. We'll be right there, y'all. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Come on in. Do me a favor, like and share your page. We're about to get started in the next few seconds because I'm not going to be here long. Hey, I'm not going to be here long. I'm so happy to see everybody. So happy to be here. Wow, so happy to see everybody. I'm not going to be here long, so like and share your page. Let everybody know that we're on Rise and Grind, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. We actually call it Thursday, Friday Eve. What's going on? Welcome, welcome. Yolanda, good to see you. Oh, Brenda, good to see you. Sean Piff, what's going on, my guy? Dave Q on the line. What's up, y'all? What's going on? All right, y'all. We're about to get started. We got to learn how to stay focused no matter how bad the odds are. You got to live your dream. You got to bring what it is that you have in your mind into fruition. When a person is focused on something, I'm going to tell you something. They will pay attention to that very thing. It's just like a camera lens on your eyes. It'll make all the necessary adjustments in order to make clear what it is that you see. So most times after you focus and you make the adjustments, a plan normally follows. Like you have to have some type of strategy plan. Whatever necessary adjustments you have to make according to your plan, you gotta have some objectives. Your vision, your dream, whatever you wanna manifest. And on that page, I threw anything that I wanted to do out there. So I've talked about table manners, relationships, first date tips, relationship skits. Before I knew it, I did a short film just to see how it would feel. Because see, sometimes when you're doing something new, you gotta sort of kind of like feel it out. And whatever other video that you do that they pay attention to more of, that's where you might want to niche down. But you gotta stay focused. You feel what I'm saying? And so I decided what is it I want to do, and I want to put myself to the challenge. I haven't really dealt with a camera for so long. It's only been about 3 years. I'm happy to say that, listen, I did my first cinematic skit movie. And I want you to go check it out. It's called Artificial Life. See, it wasn't about perfection. It was all about just getting it done. You see? And to say, listen, done is better than better. And I kind of felt that it came out kind of cool. Knowing some necessary adjustments I have to make, you'll get a chance to watch me grow. So I put myself to the challenge. I'm working on another movie, and I want you all to check it out. And by the way, although this is my podcast page, if you can go over there and sort of like subscribe, check out, what is it I'm doing in entertainment, I would really appreciate that. But back to the story. I'm going to do about 100 days of more composition, symmetry, lighting, audio, editing, and all of these different things. Because I know I'm going to manifest what it is that I want. Shooting is not an easy thing. You got to know exactly what you're looking at. In other words, you got to make the necessary adjustments in order for you to get to where you're going. So listen, what is your takeaway in my lesson today about what it is that I put myself to the challenge of doing? the first thing you want to do is make necessary adjustments to what it is that you see. Make the adjustments because you're clear on what you see. After you make the necessary adjustments, you want to have a plan to follow those necessary adjustments. And the only way you're going to have a plan is if you have objectives. That's plan number 3. You have to have objectives. But last but not least, go put it into action. Do something. You can't do it by just sitting there and consuming only information and there's no execution. So yo, listen, this is your boy Donald Francis, and I hope you took something away from my challenge to you. And until next time, peace. Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Yeah, so listen, it's good to see everybody. Cassandra, I was trying to like your first when I saw that you were watching. I didn't get a chance to do that because they wouldn't let me. But I'm glad that you said nice visuals, Rev, and I got a chance to put the like on yours. If I didn't get a chance to put the like on yours while that was going on, it's because it wouldn't allow me to. I don't know why, but I love all of y'all. What's up, y'all? What's going on? Hey, this is so uncandid of me. It's so unprofessional. Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? So listen, I hope that y'all doing well. And I hope that y'all having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. Listen, happy Thursday, everybody. And it's just so good to see everybody. Let me know that you can hear me well. Let me know that I'm good so that we can get started and stuff like that. And yesterday, I wanted to let y'all know that when I was talking to Mrs. Yolanda and I was talking to Dave, I realized that my audio was not as loud or not as clear. That's only because I was way back here and I was letting them to talk. But if I was inside the mic like this, y'all would have heard me very, very clear. So I'm going to make sure that if I do have any phone calls today, that you'll hear me very, very clear. What's going on, y'all? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's having a good day. Happy Thursday. Happy almost Friday or happy Friday Eve, whatever you want to say. You know what I'm saying? It is good to be here. It is good to be able to just chill out with y'all today. And I'm just happy to be here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So do me a favor. Tell me what y'all drinking this morning. Guess what? Rise and grind, everybody. I'm drinking. I mean, I got to cover. Y'all know what I'm, y'all know what I'm drinking, right? I'm drinking some coffee. You know, you could call this Coffee Time with Donald Francis. I'm just glad that y'all, hey, what you drinking today? You know what I'm saying? Glad. So let me know, are you home today or are you at work? I don't want y'all playing hooky on the visuals, but Dave Q's on the line. Sean, what's going on, baby brother? You know what I'm saying? Good to see Yolanda. Again, Sandra Scrubs, good to see you, my sis. This has been a long time. I miss you. Good to see sis, Brent Tramboy. Good to see you. If that's, I know that's someone. I know. Okay, I know. Oh, you know someone you can say? Okay, you know. All right, so I know someone can sing. I wish I can sing. I wish I had the voice that I don't know. I just wish that I had the voice. But anyway, listen, y'all, we have a good day to y'all. We have a good platform for you. Not gonna be for you long. Like I said, I try not to hold you too much longer. But let's get it started. Listen, welcome to Manifest Thoughts Podcast. We're happy that you're here on this platform. I wanted to say that our starting goal is to help 500 people bring their imagination into reality by way of action. If we're meeting for the first time, if you're a first-time listener, first-time looker, even if you're on the replay, my name is Donald Francis, and I'm so happy that you're here with us. Much gratitude, much love, much respect. I'm not only here, but you'll see me sometimes on It's Life Podcast, right there, located on YouTube and on Facebook. And also, if you want to see us on the entertainment level, which is what we talked about in the first beginning of the video that we've shown, you go to It's Life, It's All You TV, rather, ITZALLYOU. Also, you'll catch us on a nice little channel called Channel 49 TV. You know what I'm saying? That's every Sunday at 9 p.m. Catch us. And I'm just happy to have you here. Happy to be here. Good to see you all. And so, it's a good topic. Thank you so much. Be proud of us, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here where I am now. And I'm going to tell you, listen, I want you to know something. This is a good topic, especially for our kind of people. And when I say our kind, please, I don't want to be candid like that. Again, am I being transparent? Am I filtering? Especially for what I've learned, African American people, Filtering versus transparency, is what we want to talk about today. Let me ask you a question. Are you someone who shoot from the hip when you converse with somebody? By the way, the name is not conversate, or the word is, or the phrase is not conversate. The phrase is converse. When you converse with someone, are you the type that shoot from the hip? Are you transparent? Or are you someone who filter? And it's a good question, because sometimes what you have to understand is that if you want to upgrade your people skills for your business, you want to upgrade your people skills and practice on the people that it is always good that we learn not only the difference, but do we use either or? Are we wrong for filtering, or are we wrong for being transparent? Good question. Really good to see you, my guy. So let's take a look at the first template about what it is when you are filtering, because I've learned that there are some necessary situations that we could face that would cause filtering to become necessary in your life. And this is one of the things that we want to take a look at. If you look at your screen, filtering can be great. Filtering could be necessary, and it is appropriate, especially when you have specific situations that you are particularly involved in, and especially when you look at sensitive, confidential information. So when we look at confidential information, it is good to know that hey, you're going to have to put a twist on some things that people are asking. People sometimes have the propensity and or the ability to come in and try to tear up the thing that you are trying to build up, especially if you have confidential information. When you have access to confidential situations or sensitive information, you should not be, listen, and I'm going to tell you something. You should understand that, look, you have to know when to, disquiet yourself and be easy, especially when it comes down to others, because it is essential to filter your communication, just to protect someone's privacy and or the privacy of your business and security of that information. This is common, especially when, in professionalism and when you're trying to, keep your health, keep your strength, keep your security. It's good that you learn how to sometimes filter in confidential situations. Well, how much is this? And what do you make? And how much is that? And, how do you make this? And how do you make money on that? Listen, you can't share all of your confidential, information with people, So when people ask for certain things that you need to keep secure, that's when it is actually necessary to filter. And let me tell you something, Dave Q. Let me tell you something. I remember on It's Life podcast, we were talking about, filtering, and are you a real friend if you filter, and we were talking about that filtering. They gave us an illustration about what filtering is. If you look at a book by Mr. Neil Serborn, and he have a book called Nuts and Bolts. Go pick it up. Go to Amazon. You can order it there, and it help you out with your people skills, which is the kind of curriculum that we were, sharing on It's Life podcast. And he gave an illustration on what filtering actually is, which is, number one, filtering is like someone sitting on the porch, with a net around them. And it keep all of the insects and all of the mosquitoes and all of the lice from eating away at you. And sometimes when you have a specific screen, on the porch during the summertime and it's a sunny day and you're in the South, sometimes what happens is it keeps you even being burned by the sun, So that net is a filter sort of kind of light that would keep you away from unnecessary stuff you don't need to be around. So when you take a look at filtering, even though we talked about protecting confidential stuff, when you take a look at filtering, it is not only to protect confidential stuff, but also protect you. Because listen, let me tell you something. A real friend, and I want to bring it down to size right now, a real friend will know if they are your friend. They should know what you are sensitive about and what you can shoot the hip toward them, with, and when you can. Because listen, some things are just unnecessary. If you have a friend and that there's certain people who are not too fond, and unfortunately, these are the things that go on with our ethnicity, where you'll find somebody talk about somebody else, where somebody care about what somebody said about somebody else. I find other ethnicities not doing too much of that, But when you look at our ethnicities, particularly, and it's the only thing I can talk about because I'm only here to talk to the people I used to be in, which I wasn't really that sensitive coming up, but I saw sensitive people, and I was always the one who was considered to be the filter. We'll talk about that later. But there's some people who know, that you're friends with somebody that they may not like and can come to you in our ethnicity, say something about that particular individual, all because they're trying to get the information to that individual. And I'm talking about, it's unfortunate that we have people who are immature, people who are petty, people who are evasive, people who are vindictive, and anybody in any ethnicity can have those particular individuals. But I can only talk about my experience. You feel what I'm saying? And so when you have somebody who will say something to somebody to try to get the message to the other person because they know that that's your friend, you feel what I'm saying? Now, it is up to the friend that when that information is given to that individual, it is up to that particular person who is a friend to now make an executive decision. Should I filter what this person said, or should I be transparent to the individual? And see, you might say, yo, you know what? I'm that kind of friend. Listen, I think we should just shoot from the hip and let them know what this person think, because I believe that anybody who talk about you, it is none of your business if they do. You see what I'm saying? It's none of your business if they do. I believe that. That's me. You feel me? Because here's the deal. If I'm the friend that's in between one person and the other, and I know that the person that don't like the other person is friends with me, in which I don't know why I should be anyway, or I'm an acquaintance of that particular individual, and or that other person, I know that's my good friend, have had this news now embedded into my mind. It depends, because here's the deal. If I know the motive of that individual, that person could be capping, and that means that the capping is that person could be lying about what it is that they're saying. But if they say something about the person's shoes, I don't like the shoes, or I don't like that shirt that they got on, how dare they wear that particular hat? It's not necessary for me to be transparent to my friend, more or less, even bring that to my friend's attention. Because again, if we are about healthy living, why do you need to say something to that particular individual in the first place if it have nothing to do with anything to be effective in a good way, or good health, or anything to do with anything positive in that particular person's life? Because here's the deal. If I'm your friend, I'm going to filter. I'm a filter. If somebody tell me I don't like their shoes, I don't like a hairdo, I don't like this, I don't like that, okay, fine. Because it's your opinion. And by the way, we have something, we have a particular video on how to receive harsh opinions. But as a friend, a person who understands transparency, a person who also understands filtering, you have to know when to filter. Because here's the deal. I don't care about that individual, what they think about my friend. Because if that's what you feel, watch this. If you're not man and woman enough to go to that particular individual and tell them yourself, you ain't going to use me as your vehicle. That's just what it is. And rather you know it or not, people, these are the things that we sometimes face on our jobs. These are the things that we sometimes face on our neighborhoods, in our neighborhoods. Sometimes if you live in an apartment building, or you live in the projects, or you live in a complex, these are the things that you face sometimes with neighbors who have never grown up here. They got good credentials as far as, education, and as far as finances, a job, and occupation. But I've seen a lot of 56, 16-year-olds. And so what we got to learn how to do now is we got to differentiate. We got to, we have to be the person to say, wait a minute, hold on, let me be the narrator here. Is it worth me even bringing this to my friend? And then a friend should understand if they found out that this person said something about them and you never said. And if they come in, why do you say this? Well, why should I? Is it necessary? Did it bring you good health? Is it putting food on your table? Is it putting a roof over your head? Is it putting the clothes on your back? Is it feeding your children? Is it putting money in your pocket? Why in the heck should I say anything in the first place? Who cares about what that particular individual think anyway? And by the way, that person's trying to use me as a vehicle. But is it necessary to filter? Yes. In some cases, yes. And in some cases, no. So listen, you want to block, you want to filter, because if you have things that are confidential, in that particular person's, mind, and that person, you got information that give access to some sensitive stuff. I don't think you should be being transparent on that. Watch this. Emotional sensitivity. Did I spell that right? I'm gonna tell you something. When discussing personal matters, it may be necessary to filter information to spare someone's feelings or to address a situation delicately. This can be especially important in a person's relationship and when delivering bad news. I'll never forget the time that, somebody had delivered bad news to me, such as a death and stuff like that. And you always brace yourself when people ask you, when they call you on the phone and say, listen, are you sitting down? It's like, oh, now it's serious. you know, it's serious. You feel what I'm saying? If somebody, are you sitting down? Well, and I think that that's bad. First of all, you got to understand tonality. Your tone should be something even on the phone. Listen, I want to tell you something. Rather than you home, or you should just show up. Because sometimes I think even over the phone is worse than someone who's filtering, information about something I should have known versus the thing that, they kept from me that I shouldn't have known. When somebody is sensitive about something that you want to talk to them about, you got to be careful of your tone. You got to be careful on your approach. You got to be careful because again, this could ruin the relationship, the friendship, the brotherhood, the sisterhood that you have with a particular individual, especially when you're delivering something that's delicate. So is it necessary to filter? Yes, in these cases, when you have emotional sensitivity, so it's necessary to filter these particular things. Let's take a look at the other one. Complex information. In situations, where you are sharing complex or technical information, with a non-specialist audience. And in this case, you might want to be the person that's giving a lecture, at a conference or whatever the case may be. It may be necessary to simplify or filter the information, right, to ensure that it is understandable. Now, I'm gonna tell you something, again, whoa, this is something that's very, very, I had to go and thank God. I'm glad that we have our LLC. We're a business now, but I do know and I realize that in some cases when you have people who can do LLCs for you and incorporations and stuff like that, or getting your 501c3 and stuff like that, if there were a particular company that could be a liaison to help that become easy for you, the first thing they're going to do, and in all commercials, just like when you're buying a car, 5 easy steps or 5 easy payments, no money down, no this, no that. And then you go get your car or no money down, but you're paying a ton on insurance. You feel what I'm saying? They're like, no money down. All you got to do is, and then you go there and it's a whole bunch of paperwork that they did not tell you that you had to fill out. And anybody who've ever bought a car or have purchased a house, it's not no 5 easy steps, because it's 5 easy steps when your credit's together, 5 easy steps when you got the money, 5 easy steps when you're prepared. You know what I'm saying? But for those of them who really desire a vehicle, 5 easy steps, no money down, no payment, no credit, no problem. You know what I'm saying? But then, they are not only filtering, but they are capping, it's not no 5 easy steps. It don't take no money down. It don't take this, that, and the other. Because if you don't have the credit, you ain't forget no money down. You got to pay something before you take something off the lot. And always remember that any car dealer, they're really separate from insurance, although that they know you need insurance in order to drive off the lot. They don't really care about the insurance. They just want to sell the car. You feel what I'm saying? They just want to sell the car. It's like anybody who want to sell the house, but they want to wait on the approval and all this other paperwork. My boy John Arrington, he's on. My boy Dave Keown, he know about it. All you home buyers, y'all know about it. It ain't that easy. It ain't that simple, So people sometimes, even during advertisement, they filter just to simplify, whatever it is that they're trying to relay to you so that you could understand, more simply. If I'm giving you value, tell me, what I'm saying? Again, so is it necessary to filter? Yes, in these cases, complex information will help you to see that sometimes there are people who will simplify, the story so that you can understand the gist of it without all of the particulars. I have one more tip, on what it is and why it is necessary for you to filter. Crucial and cultural, rather, crucial situations here. Listen, watch this sensitivity. So when you are in diverse, right, in multiple environment, when you got cultural sensitivity, it is important for you to be aware of cultural, normalcy, and when things can be sensitive, you can't go around joking about people. Like when people are communicating, with people, that's of different backgrounds, you have to learn how to filter, because that may be necessary to avoid any type of, discrepancies and any type of things that will make you or get you sued because, you got the company who have different rules and regulations to different other cultures and ethnicities. You don't want to say the wrong thing. You don't want to say the wrong phrase. And even when it comes down to sexual harassment, you got to be careful because, again, you have to filter some things that you're saying, even if you're joking around with the person that's your coworker next cubicle to you, next office to you. You got to be careful of what you say. So there's some things you got to filter, and you got to be sensitive to, So yeah, listen, if y'all getting value about filtering, you have to know when it is necessary. If somebody is saying something bad about somebody, you don't have to listen. And let me tell you, sometimes, and let me burst your bubble on this, and I'm sorry to say this because we're gonna get to the next part. Sometimes you have to check the person that's your friend, their motive, when they tell you everything. When they tell you every single thing and they call themselves being transparent, they call themselves being friends, and you think about it, and then all of a sudden you start to filter in your mind, was it necessary for this individual to tell me? Now you got to check the motive of the person who told you. Because I'm going to tell you something, unfortunately, in our ethnicity, low key, there's some people who want to see drama. There's some people who thrive off of seeing, what's your reaction? There's some people who want to see what your reaction was to the person who said X, Y, and Z, knowing you're a person who don't jump to every beat and every drum. Let me ask you a question. Are you somebody who jump to a beat when you hear it, jump to the news when you hear it? Even if it sounds like it's from a reliable source, let me tell you something. It is good for the individual sometimes who receive the information to, before you jump to the opinion, to filter in your mind what's necessary to even address. And then as a friend, you can go and tell your friend, do me a favor, next time somebody says something about you, about me, or whatever the case it be, don't even tell me. And shut it down. And shut it down. Don't even tell me. Don't bring that nonsense to me in my atmosphere. I'm passionate about that because I'm a yellow. And people who are of harmony, they are very, very sensitive to how other people treat other people, especially if you're not thoughtful about what you say to the person, knowing that that person is going to feel a particular way. Now, I do believe in reverse psychology, as where you tell people, no, you're not this when they are this, so that they can prove to you that they really are, because they believe in their spirit that this is what I am. And no matter what you say and your opinions are, I'm going to become what it is that I want to become because I said so. I believe in the placebo effect. Come on. Just because you tell me no don't mean I can't be. Just because you tell me it can't work don't mean it can't be. Am I going on a tantrum here? What are we talking about, D? You feel? But at the end of the day, I'm just sensitive about other people who are insensitive about other people's feelings when they give them information that's unnecessary. Am I making any sense? Am I making any sense to anybody? Because I'm not sending subliminal messages out to anybody. I'm just saying that every now and again, it is necessary for us to filter and for us to have self-awareness of when to do that. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, let's go to my next ad real quick. We got two more. I got enough ads, actually. You know what I'm saying? And then we're going to go, and I want to talk to you about when it is good for you to be transparent. You feel what I'm saying? Stick with me. Yo, what's up, everybody? This your boy Donald Francis, and welcome to Manifested Thoughts Podcast, where we're helping people bring their imagination into reality. Yo, we're already giving away gifts, and we're only a few subscribers in. The only thing you have to do is go to manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com. One more time, manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com. After you do that, you'll type in giveaways and type in one of the topics that we talked about on our platform. And bam, it's over. Just like that. Back to the program.
Gonna hit the ground running.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That caught me drinking coffee. So like I said, we're in our giveaway month, and welcome to the month of November. I meant to say that even yesterday. And we're giving away a free helicopter ride with your boy, Donald Francis. That's from Blaze. Matter of fact, we're going to get to that in a few minutes, but you know what I'm saying? So if you wanted to have a helicopter ride on a nice, safe day with your boy Donald Francis, go right there to manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com and type in giveaways, just like we said. And also type in the episode that you've seen about the giveaways and stuff like that. The title of the episode, let me know that you watched the episode. And yeah, let's get it going. Let's get it going. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, so listen, let me tell you something, y'all. I have so much fun with all of you and doing this and stuff like that. And I'm grateful to be able to come to you live. And yeah, so listen, if you get value, let me know. I don't have anybody on my Twitter today and on my YouTube, but I'm glad to see people that are on our Facebook today, and hope that they'll get a chance to go back and look at the replay. Let me give you one more, and then we're going to go back and to talk about what it is. I only got a few points about what it is to be transparent. Wait a minute. Before I do this, again, I want to ask all of you, right? And if 3 of you can call in, right? And tell me, not now, but tell me about this, because I've been trying things out, you know, and I got It's All You TV. I do skits, you know, going into cinematography the best way that I can. And I did my very, very first clone for some of you who've never gone to that particular page. I want you to tell me, do I have the potential to do a good series or a full skit on this? I did my clone. I cloned myself. And I want you to give me your feedback. You know, yeah, Donald, I want you to finish it. I want to hear what you got to say. I want to hear what you want to do. You know, let me know. All right, here it is. And yeah. It's all you. It's all you. Yo, what are you doing here? What you mean what I'm doing here? You're supposed to be in Jersey. Well, I'm not. She left me. Left you? It's all you. It's all you. Hey, yo, give a brother a break. Come on, man. That was it. Give a brother a break. Listen, let me tell you something. Do you not know how long it took me? And that was the first time I've ever did a clone with a camera or anything like that. First time ever. And I punched fear in the face, and I says, I'm going to do it. So it's only 6 seconds. Obviously, she left him, right? Well, who left him? So listen, tell me, what did you think about that? Tell me, should I go? Should I pursue the rest of it? Should I make it one big episode? You know, of course, I know I got to correct the lighting, and of course, the and all the composition and stuff like that. I'll get to that. Give me a break. It was my very, very first one. I was experimenting. All right. I got Sean who said, yes, do more. I need to talk to you behind the scenes. All right, Yolanda. Oh, God, Yolanda, don't tell me off. I know. But yeah, listen. Let me tell you something. I'm much better now. I promise y'all. Anthony Ward said, do it. It's all you. All right, no problem. All right, y'all better not be filtering on me. I promise y'all. Oh, my God. I figured I would have some fun facts like this in between before we land the plane and give you the next 4 tips and stuff like that on what it is to be transparent. Of course you should. Keep going. It's thank you, man. It's content. All right, and true. True idea. All right, before I get before it gets stolen. All right, I promise you that. All right, need to see more. All right, Brenda, I got you. So listen, it's my very, very first time, y'all. I knew nothing about what I was doing, but all I did was I followed YouTube. YouTube is everything. And I was scared. I was like, oh snap, I did it. Oh. So, but I've learned some things as to where I can walk past myself. I can give myself a high five, all that other stuff. So look forward to it. Look, but you got to go to It's All You TV. I'm happy to say that I have over 400 subscribers, on my way to the 500, subscriber mark. If y'all can go over there, show me some love so that I can get monetized by YouTube. They talked about 1,000 subscribers. They're like, no, 500. You could do a good stuff, a lot of stuff. So thank y'all. Fun fact, that's what that is. And so I'm gonna be bringing everybody fun facts from now on, and different skits and stuff like that, and all of that. All right. Yeah. So listen, y'all. Let's talk about this now. What is it to be transparent? Let's talk about transparency now, because again, we know what it is to filter. You know why it's necessary to filter every now and again, and let's talk about what it is to be transparent. Because again, are you somebody, let me ask you a question, are you somebody who shoot from the hip? Because I'm going to tell you something. Before we go into the bullets, I'm going to tell you something. It's good. And I keep saying, let me tell you something. So let me tell you. So it's always good for somebody every now and again, when they're like, oh, I want to make sure I finish my book, or I'm going to go back to school, or you see somebody who's always sitting on the sofa watching TV. And every time you come home from work, and they invite you to the house. They're like, yeah, you see them sitting down doing nothing. They're like, y'all want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do this. And you ask them, so what have you done toward it? And they're like, I'm about to. I'm about to. Yeah, it's good that you feel them like, oh, you could do it. It's good, for the first time. But then you see them after the third time doing the same thing, and they saying the same thing, and you don't see no productivity. I think that's the time for you to be transparent. Like, I think you need to get up off your behind, my dudes or my sis. And I think you need to do something, because let me tell you something. You talk about it. I hear your mouth talking, but I don't see nothing. I don't see you see, and that's the reason why. And it behooves me sometime, that there's some people who will talk about you, and they'll talk about they'll place their opinion on you, and they'll criticize you and ridicule the stuff that you're doing, but yet they're sitting there watching you do or trying to pursue the stuff that you're doing, and got the nerve to put their mouth on you and what it is that you are doing and you're trying to pursue. Listen, again, that's the time I think you should be transparent. Listen, I'm sick and tired of you saying the same thing over and over and over. Yo, do something about it. I respect my boy Dave Quinones, because I used to get on him about a certain thing, and he called me the other day and he said something that I thought was life-changing, and we're gonna make that happen. And again, it don't make any sense for us to say something and say that we want to do something, and we're sitting there and you wonder why your friend just told you off and said, look, I hear your mouth talking, but don't talk to me about what it is that you want to do no more until I see some progression, some progress rather. So let's take a look at this. Honesty is the reason why we need to be transparent, even when filtering, maintain honesty. You see what I'm saying? And integrity. You feel what I'm saying? Because in your communication, avoid any type of manipulation, and or distortion about the truth that you're trying to relay. Because again, at the end of the day, sometimes we can honestly be honest. We could talk about it. Look, filtering sometimes can move into manipulation and manipulate the situation, manipulate the conversation, to keep people from the truth, or keep people from, the conflict, or whatever the case may be. But sometimes it is good that you are honest and to be transparent, because sometimes it might hurt, but at least it's going to help them in the long run. I'm long-winded, so I stutter. Listen, but the more and more I do it, the better I'll become. And at least I'm doing something about it. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I think I like the way Shakespeare says it. It says, to thy own self be true. You feel me? Because see, sometimes when people come and tell you what the truth is, it shouldn't surprise you. It shouldn't hurt. Because sometimes when it comes down to the real truth about ourselves, if we are transparent to ourselves, and I don't mean, listen, be careful. I don't mean beat yourself up and say, this is what you're not, and this is what you can't do. Watch yourself, Yeah, I know, Dave. I know I'm long-winded, I am. But at the end of the day, listen, I just have a lot to say, just like sometimes, we could be procrastinators, but at the same time, we just want to be careful. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes, again, we're perfectionists, but at the end of the day, you could call it something else. However, the fact of the matter is, it's good that you are honest with yourself, and it's good that what people are going to tell you, and I'm going to talk about that in a few seconds too. But it's good that you know what people are going to tell you, so that when they tell you, it's no secret. Sometimes we feel it's a secret to everybody else, the thing that we know about ourselves, when everybody already know, because you're always doing it. So because David Kieran is, I'm long-winded, let me go to the next one. Judgment. Use your judgment and determine when to filter and when filtering is necessary, and when open transparency communication is appropriate. Because again, you don't want to be judgmental, but you have to use your judgment. You feel what I'm saying? You have to use your judgment. You have to know, when should I filter and when I should, because see, listen, if somebody come to you, I remember, and I'm not trying to change this on the church stuff, but this is what I know. Listen, there's a pastor friend of mine, and he says, when I wasn't saved and when I didn't give my life over to God, and I came to a pastor to speak to him so I can really get motivation and get on the right track. The first thing that pastor has said, who was ignorant, has said to him, you going to hell, right? You going to hell. And can I tell you something? When a person's already down, it is not the time for you to be transparent and for you to just be candid and talk to, and talk about, and tell people what they think or what you think or what you feel. And you might think you're doing somebody a justice by saying, yeah, they need to take this now because they wouldn't hear me if they were strong. You don't know that you might be destroying and damaging that particular person's life permanently, because they didn't need to hear something that they already told themselves. Do you know that it's necessary? It's true. And it's apparent that people are their worst enemy. And they say things to themselves that not even anybody else would say to them. Because if truth be told, we are our own worst critic. And I'm sure Yolanda could attest to this. I know Dave could attest to this. I could attest to this. One time I felt maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I don't have anything to offer anybody. But as soon as you say that is when you'll find something that you can offer people. Because watch this. I'm so long-winded because I got so much to share. And I wish I could share it in one episode, But I'm working on that. So hopefully you'll come back and say, oh, you won't be long-winded here, But I don't care. Sometimes you got to tell people, listen, take you and your opinions, champ. But again, my point is, you got to know when to filter. You got to know when to be easy and fall back. And then you got to know when to shoot from there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we got to learn how to be aware. Self-awareness is very much important. It's very much important. Even for those of us who have businesses. And the person that was a role model to me was a person who's much younger than me. I only got him by a year, and he was someone who did promotion and marketing, and hired people to work for him. And I was like, yo, what? And we only 20 something years old, 18, 19. I'm like, yo, wow, I'm not on that level. I didn't, because I was too busy trying to be Teddy Riley and learn how to play the keyboard. And what I'm saying? And I thought I was just going to write songs. But when I saw that he was business minded, I knew he would be a gem for business today. My boy Anthony Ward's on the line too. What I'm saying? Now I'm grateful to him. Oh, what's going on, my guy? My brother's on YouTube. Good to see you, my dude. Always happy to see you, man. Always happy to see you. That's my man Gamer right there. He be gaming all the time, and I'm grateful. So again, it's always good to know when to filter, but it's always good to know when to be transparent. Don't knock nobody down and step on them. And you have to use good judgment or when to do it. Use good judgment because they'll appreciate you more. And even though you got to beat them up, you have to know when to. Let's go to the next one. Consider the audience. Now I'm gonna tell you something. And we're talking to, CEOs and entrepreneurs, and we're talking to people, who do shows like Yolanda, I'm saying, who do promotion and marketing, and like my boy, Anthony Ward, and who does, real estate and stuff like that. and helping people with employment and stuff like that. And I'm saying we're talking about people who are leaders and those of them who are potential leaders and entrepreneurs and YouTubepreneurs, all the preneurs, right? Know your audience, because see, sometimes when you talk about something that might seem difficult to talk about and difficult to break down, especially when it's technical, you feel what I'm saying? Think about the needs of your audience, and expectations of your audience. Sometimes, they may need a preferred filtered or sometimes candid communication, when it comes down to talking about the things. If you're somebody who's going to go around talking to kids or young people at schools and go around talking to other business owners and homeowners about how to take your business or your home to another plateau, you have to know exactly how to simplify, what it is that you're trying to relate to them. You want to simplify it. You're going around talking to people, in churches and stuff like that. I want to talk about how to build better relationships with, your sisters and your brothers or newcomers and stuff. How do you properly relate to people in the church or properly relate to people in your business, properly relate to other colleagues? Again, you have to know how to simplify, that. I think I'm so grateful, to Mr. Noel Velez, who's, my boss and stuff like that. And he's like an inspiration to me, not even like he is. Because sometimes he can walk into a room, not say anything, be the most humblest dude and be quiet, and walk in the room and be the most smartest dude in the room, and will ask you a simple question that'll flip you out. And the same question that people ask you every day will be the question that you're stuck. Because after he speaks to you, like, wow, how should I think? How should I answer this? You feel what I'm saying? Good morning, my guy, Sean Scissorhand. What's up? And so again, you got to know, how to even master your audience, and speak to your audience. My objective is to always simplify and bring what it is that I know to the attentions of the people that I used to be, and simplify it, but make a person go, you know what? I've been living this all my life. And, I notice I skip steps, and these are the things that I can look over, considering your audience, not only what's this, but considering other people, consider your family members, know when, know when not to say certain things, at the family gathering. Watch this up and coming Thanksgiving. You shouldn't talk about when Ray Ray stole the money. You shouldn't be talking about when Pookie, ran away from home at dinner. Filter, that's not the time to be transparent. We're supposed to be eating and being happy, You know what I'm saying? You can't sit there and talk about who slept with whose lady or whatever. This is not the time. Who's pregnant with who? Champ, chill. This is downtime, recreational time, happy time. You feel what I'm saying? Be easy, And then sometimes, you got to know how to properly relate certain things. That even though you got certain people who might fall in the category of a sensitive, topic that you must address to people, you got to know how to properly address that without pointing people out and calling them out or making them feel away, even if you did not. Learn how to be the screen that would keep you from harsh sun. Learn how to be the screen that would keep you away from mosquitoes. Learn how to be the screen, that would keep people away from, learn, knowing what might be something that will hurt their feelings. We got people who are coming in, sorry for the sound, but people are coming in from Facebook, people are coming in from YouTube and Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So again, know how to filter your mouth. You know what I learned? If you learn how to control your mouth, you will learn how to control the rest of your body, meaning your actions and everything. Simplify, right? You see what I'm saying? And we don't want to complicate anything. So listen, got one more point, but I got like 4 more ads I gotta play. So look, stay tuned for a minute. Calling on all New Yorkers. Are you tired of traffic and delays when traveling to LaGuardia Airport? Well, look no further than Blade Helicopter Company. They're here to revolutionize your journey. With Blade, you can skip all the hustles with traditional transportation and arrive to LaGuardia Airport with style. Some of the features you'll come across: time-saving convenience. Blade offer a swift, direct route to LaGuardia Airport, cutting your travel time significantly. Luxury and comfort. Enjoy a luxurious and comfortable helicopter ride with their top-of-the-line aircraft. Safety first. Blade prioritizes your safety with rigorous maintenance and expert pilots. Breathtaking views. Experience stunning views and landscapes as you soar to LaGuardia Airport. Flexible scheduling. Choose a departure time that suits your schedule, and they'll be there to take off. So look, don't waste precious time stuck in traffic. Elevate your travel experience with Blade Helicopter Company and arrive to LaGuardia in just 5 minutes. Book your flight now. Fly with Blade.
Yeah, everybody hands up like this. Yeah.
Hey yo, a party ain't a party till Yolanda come through with tales of a grown girl. Y'all know how she do.
Y'all already know what's up, man. Trey Chaney, BMF, The Wire, Saint Jacintus, Tales of a Grown Girl. We hosting it right now.
Do with tales of a grown girl. Y'all know how she do. Coming soon to a city near you. Grown Girls NYC, that's how she do. MC Heaven's in the house. Be at
We live and direct. We about to set it off. Great play. I'm hoping everybody loves it.
Thanks for the opportunity to be in your
Excellent. The play is excellent.
Deep message, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Very deep.
houses, the Long Island. God always had you. You share your life, bright lights and stages. May the Lord protect you from the haters in the
Phenomenal cast. Gonna do their thing. I got a wonderful director. This is gonna be played. So, so I hope y'all like the music and everything. Stay tuned.
you. Thanking my friend
Serena for bringing me to DJ Zon.
it's rocking on the ones and twos.
Definitely come out and see it.
Thank you.
So I'm coming to a city near you.
Yo, a party ain't a party till Yolanda come through it.
Tales of a grown girl, y'all know how she do.
Hey, what's up, listener? Do you want to support Manifested Thoughts podcast in style? Well, I've got something special for you today. Introducing our Manifested Thoughts podcast t-shirts and hats. Well, our t-shirts are available for only $25 and our stylish hats are available for only $35. To place your order, go to manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com. We have all different types of stylish colors just to suit your personal taste. So order now and don't miss out. And thank you for supporting Manifested Thoughts podcast. Hey, exciting news, everyone. We found a brand new way for you to join the conversation right here on Manifested Thoughts podcast. Now you can call in live while I'm on the air. Just dial 929-394-3382. Share your thoughts, share your ideas, even have some questions for me right here on Real Time while I'm on the air. I can't wait to hear from you, my incredible listeners, and have all of your voices be a part of our podcast. Yeah, y'all. So I had to just go through all of that so that I could, that's how some of the bills get paid, whether you know it or not. And Yolanda is someone who's a part of our community. I'm saying it like that. And I want you to go and take a look at, Tales of a Grown Girl. Do me a favor if you can, and get her book. Go look on her book. And Yolanda, do me a favor if you could put in the description where they can find your book, rather it's on Amazon or a specific store. You know what I'm saying? Because if you read the book, you'll understand the play. And I'm sure that the play is going to come to a theater near you. You know what I'm saying? She's getting herself together. You know what I'm saying? Next year is going to be litty for her. Also, listen, if you want to fly Blade, which is our sponsor, you know what I'm saying? They've been sponsoring this for a little while now, and we have some new sponsors coming up at the same time. And also, I wanted to show another thing for Real Block Pictures, but I'm going to show that on tomorrow. Listen, if you're in the Hudson Yard area and you're about 5 minutes away, you're about 2 blocks away, for 5 minutes for $195, you can get a helicopter ride, and let's say, for example, if you're somebody who is an entrepreneur, you're a CEO and you have a business and, you have a meeting because you're dealing with other people and you're having other businesses that you want to collaborate with in Manhattan and stuff like that, but you got to be to Florida at about, got to get on the plane at 7 o'clock and it's 5:30. Who's sitting through traffic, what I'm saying, between 5:30, you know what I'm saying, to try to run to your gate. If you go, you know what I'm saying, and you fly Blade, they'll get you there in 5 minutes, have an SUV, wait for you at the port, ride you to your particular gate, and get you on the plane, because they'll have all the preliminaries done even at their port. So listen, they remembered their boy. So listen, if you wanted to, have that particular ride, and you want to, establish, some airfare, go put in the code. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to go online, use the code Donald FNF, stand for Francis. They'll take $50 off of your first flight. You know what I'm saying? At the airport. Also, if you want to go online, you know what I'm saying? If you want to go in person, you can do the same thing. And you use my code, and I promise you, you'll get $50 off. Also, I want to tell you something. We are doing our first giveaway, what I'm saying? And we'll be announcing that particular person, on not this week, next week. You know what I'm saying? So not next week, the week after next. I'll let you know exactly when we'll pluck the winner. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to have a free helicopter ride with me. They have high-tech stuff. It is a fun thing. Trust me, I'm not telling you a myth. And if it's cloudy outside, they're not flying you nowhere. They're very much about safety first. But when you ride, oh my God, it's amazing to see the landscapes and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a good thing. Please do me a favor. If you would like to support this channel, if you want to see me on every day, if you want me to be able to afford, if you can, what I'm saying, purchase a shirt, purchase a hat. You know what I'm saying? I don't have my hat on right now, but yeah, purchase a shirt, purchase a hat. Let me know. My boy Kamal's on the line. Wow, my dude. What's up, baby brother? I love you. You know what I'm saying? Daniel, good to see you. Hamin, good to see you, my dude. Wow, good. Wow. Eddie Saunders, good to see you, my dude. Is that, yeah, wow, good to see you. Good to see everybody. I wish I could just, but listen, we're gonna have the last point, and then I want to take on some of the phone calls. And if I get like at least 2-3 people, you know what I'm saying, if you designated to talk about what is the filter, are you somebody who filter? Are you somebody who shoot from the hip, and are you transparent? You know what I'm saying? Let us know. But listen, that's the screen right there. That's the number right there. But let's talk about the last thing. Listen, every now and again, when you're transparent, it is good that you try to encourage, open channels for feedback, and questions, ensure, what I'm saying, that the recipient, the person that's receiving what it is that you have to say, can seek collaboration, and clarification, what I'm saying, and, what I'm saying, when it is most definitely necessary, and so when you are, again, it's good to collaborate with each other, speak to each other, what I'm saying, let a person know what you're feeling, even if you're transparent. I always learn that it's not what you say, y'all finish it for me, but it's how you say it. So rather it be filtering, rather it be transparency, I'm saying, it's not what you say, but it's how you relay the message that would allow for the person to be receptive to what it is that you have to say, so that you can get the point across. Your objective when you speak to people should be, I want to make sure I get my point across, and that I'm clear on what it is that I'm saying, and that they know I'm not here to damn them. I'm not here, what I'm saying, to discourage them. I'm not here, to kill them with, anything else that I have to say. Wow, I didn't realize so much. How can we okay, so listen, how you enter into the Blade Ride. I wanted to say this real quick, because Dave was asking me. Go right here, manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com, and I want you to type in free ride giveaway, and that's how you enter into it. All right, been saying it all week, Dave. That's why I'm sometimes long-winded. That's my brother. I can say it like that, y'all, because I want to make sure that you're clear on what is it I'm saying. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm really having fun, because I'm happy, y'all, and I feel good that you're here with me today, and I love y'all, with much gratitude. So listen, just be careful. Know when to be transparent. Know when to filter. Listen, y'all, 929-394-3382. Call me and let me know exactly what you feel about the situation. Are you somebody who shoot from the hip and you don't really care about filtering? Are you somebody who don't care about transparency, but you're someone who like to filter because you are mindful? Is it helpful, what I'm saying, to spare somebody's feelings? Or is it hurtful to be transparent? Talk to me. Call me. Come on, y'all. Let's do it. This is what we do at the end of every segment. Y'all know what it is. So right now, you feel what I'm saying? So let me know. And I want to hear from you, because this is the favorite part of my show, y'all. Favorite part of my platform, that I can hear what you have to say. So call me and call in, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. All right. And again, like I said, y'all, it's a beautiful thing to be able to just converse. You feel me? And to communicate, because this is the stuff that's going to help us manifest, greater things. And this is helpful, whether you know it or not, for your business, Oh, by the way, real quick, let me turn on the music. I want to say this. Are you interested and I want to put my mic up loud. Are you interested in having a YouTube channel? And are you interested in starting a podcast? Because, and let's say, for example, if you're interested and you don't have the camera that you're looking for, you don't have the lighting that you're looking for, you don't have the background setup that you're looking for, let me help you with that, And for a very, very low price, I could have you come down and we can start your YouTube channel with your own brand. You know what I'm saying? You're afforded, you have, the equipment to you that you need, rather lavalier mic, rather a mic that you like to hold, of anything of your preference, the lighting, the background, a camera afforded to you. You know what I'm saying? You'll also get in a free edit. You feel me? Because editing is altogether something different alongside of your recording. Let me know. Go to that email, manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com. Guess what, y'all? I'll have my website up by tomorrow so that I won't have to keep using this. I'm a one-man band. By the way, if you know anybody who would like to intern, I need a secretary, Go to manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com and just say, yo, listen, I'm interested in the position. And we are an LLC. We can hire now. And I don't believe in firing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what's up, my dude? Why is in 2 minutes in the house? You know what I'm saying? Thank you, sir. YouTube is in the house, y'all. They're doing good. Facebook, good to see y'all. You know what I'm saying? Again, and so listen, if you're interested in having your own and you want for somebody to professionally help you start your YouTube channel, start your podcast as a hobby and not as, because listen, you can go full time. You can go full time and make it a business. You know what I'm saying? But fill it out. Listen, hit me up right there. The Manifested Thoughts 888. I'm going to continue to repeat it because I know sometimes some of y'all slow like I was. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I will help you out with that. Watch this. I can come to where you are, depending upon the distance. We'll work that out. And you can come to me and we can start your YouTube page. I'll give you your hard drive and stuff like that. You can load it up with the music and stuff like that. Legal music, instrumental. And if you watch this, and we can get really, really broad. If you want instrumental music, I can provide that too. I got people on the line that can provide all of that got access to studios and stuff like that. Let us hook you up with your brand. Let us hook you up with the most professional, YouTube channel and our podcast. You know what I'm saying? You want to interview people? I'll show you exactly what you need. I'm going to tell you something. Honestly, you don't need all of the cameras. You don't need the biggest background. You don't need the professional microphone and stuff like that. You might need to start up with your phone, which is something that you want to do. And I can show you how to do that. We have software that's on your camera called Power Director. And you can edit your own videos. Let me coach you through that so you could manifest your dream, your company, the way you'd like to. Listen, Manifested Thoughts, you know what I'm saying, 888@gmail.com. Listen, call in. Ready? Here we go right here. 929-394-3382. Let's talk, y'all. What do you want to talk about? Let us know. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I missed something about, being transparent and or filtering. Call in. Let me know. And don't be shy, y'all. Don't be shy. You know what I'm saying? One person will be good. Will be good today. One person will be good. I promise you. Yeah. Don't let me beg. Y'all gonna sit here and let me beg? I got all this stuff together. You gonna make me? Come on, huh? Y'all filtering. All right, y'all. Come on, y'all. 929-394-3382. James Hunt is on the line. Ralph Ferguson. Oh, what's up, my guy? Ralph Ferguson, my brother. What's up? What's going on? Good to see y'all. Let me know how you feel about filtering. Is it necessary? Is it necessary to filter? Is it necessary to be transparent? Or maybe you don't have to be either. Let me know. What's up? Call in 929-394-3382. Now, listen, if you don't have anything to say, it's so fine. I'm good. I appreciate it. I ain't mad. I promise I ain't mad. Nah, I ain't mad. I ain't tight. Nah. I love y'all. I'll give you about like 2 more minutes and then we'll be on our way out the land of plane because it's a little over an hour. But thank y'all for being who y'all are. And I'm glad that you're part of our community. Do me a favor if you can. Please, if you could go to manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com so that you can leave me your email. I want you to be a part of our email list because I'm always sending stuff. And I want you to be able to get this good content and get all this good stuff. All right? Waiting. I love y'all. All right, listen, y'all. I gotta go. I got some important stuff I gotta do. I got some ads I gotta do, and I'm scheduled, and I gotta talk to bankers. So good to see everybody on. Thank y'all, for coming on every day. Listen, y'all, just for the record, I want y'all to know every day except weekends, I'm off. Every day at 10:30 a.m. right here, YouTube. Facebook. Right here on Twitter, which is now X. And all other platforms. We're right here. All right. Listen, I want to say thank you so very, very much for coming on and just sharing this time with me. I hope that I've given you value. Do me a favor, can you just share this video with somebody? Let them know, listen, I think you need to hear this. If I've given you value, do me a favor, can you please go to YouTube, Manifested Thoughts Podcast, and press subscribe and give a brother some views, give a brother some subscriptions, whatever the case it be. I'm not getting paid for it. I just, want to be able to grow. Billy, good to see you. Cassandra, thank you for being on. I appreciate all of you. Dave, you're here. Anthony Ward, Brenda, good to see all of y'all. Wow, it's just, the list is just growing and going and going. I appreciate all of you again. Thank you for just sharing with your brother. Thank you for being on with me. Much love, gratitude. And also on YouTube, my boy Wise and Tuman, everybody, my brother who called in just yesterday, 2 days ago. I appreciate you so very, very much. Thank you, and I hope that you gotten good advice. Look, this is your boy Donald Francis, y'all. And this Manifest Thoughts podcast, we're helping people bring their imaginations by action into reality. And until tomorrow, y'all, talk to y'all soon, all right? Peace. Yeah.